The number of characters in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is incredible, but the roster of fighters in Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is even bigger, especially after its last update. And even though it's a mod, it carefully takes into account the basis to have a more balanced game system than even the original Tenkaichi 3. That's why the tier list exists, but specifically today we're going to be looking at the strongest characters that this great game has to offer. These are the 10 best characters in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I'm surprised that we've never done this ranking. If you help me reach a goal of 150 likes, I promise that I'll bring more content related to this incredible mod created by the Team BT4. So let's start. Number 10. Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Despite not being the fastest or the most damaging character in the game, he can be a headache. Using the power-up of Kaioken along with Super Saiyan Blue, you can do damage from which the rival cannot easily recover. Between his rush attack, the Kamehameha, and his deadly ultimate, it forms a pretty decent character, who I think deserves to be in the top. Number 9. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Taking into account how good Super Vegito is in the Tenkaichi 3 game, his moveset is not altered too much with his blue form. He's still the same fast and unpredictable character who does a lot of damage with his counterattacks and also has special skills that makes him stand out even more, having a speed attack with a lot of tracking and range, an ultimate of the final Kamehameha, which could be one of the most damaging key attacks in the game, making it the favorite of many beginners who are just starting to practice. Number 8. Vegeta Blue Evolution. Although many may take a step back by the fact that his definitive technique is to practically lose all the remaining health we have left, it's important to know when to do it. It's an unblockable explosion with a lot of damage and that can help you make a comeback in the last second. His rush attack has a good damage, but especially it's very useful for chaining a combo after it finishes. The final flash that cannot go wrong as an energy wave attack, and also that his moveset is made to take advantage of both infinite combos, as well as the chaining of more techniques. Number 7. Definitive Gohan. Good old Tenkaichi 3 players will know that this character is great. His reach on each hit and the damage it deals is tremendous. If you want to attack from distance, you have the good old Kamehameha, his explosion attack that covers a lot of area and is very useful to get out of the pressure. His speed adjusts very well to the playing style of almost any player, and in addition, his ultimate, being flashy as many out there would say, has decent damage and is easy to connect. Number 6. Super Saiyan Trunks. You will remember this man from one of my previous rankings in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. However, his good qualities are maintained in this mod. He's still one of the fastest characters and with the best stunning property when it comes to hit a rival. It has one of the absolute best rush attacks in the game and the excellent defensive quality of the explosive wave to take almost any pressure of you and pass on the counterattack instantly. Number 5. Kefla. We go on to another of Super's characters, no one else but Kefla, a scary fusion, not only for her notable speed when attacking, but also for her utilities. It has the full power ability, which instantly lifts your ki to the maximum and you can take advantage of it as a temporary power bonus. Or if you need to complete a combo with the maximum damage possible to add the ultimate, this is perfect. Her agility in each hit allows her to be pretty versatile and take combinations that would be impossible for other characters. Her ultimate is inspired by the confrontation with Ultra Instinct Goku and has a lot of damage. Number 4. Super Saiyan 3 Broly. This character, along with many more known faces, were added to the game in the beta number 13, and even though this Broly has most of the Broly's special attacks that we all know, that doesn't mean that it continues to be good. It's broken, not only because of its damage and range, but because now the unblockable technique that used to be his ultimate is now his normal energy wave technique, and that makes him much more dangerous, because now for less effort, you can get much more reward. You can abuse of this mechanic pretty easily. It's an opponent that generates many risks and great advantages if it's part of your team. Number 3, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Here we are, once again, in front of one of the most mythical characters in Tenkaichi 3, and one fighter that, for me, will always have his special place in the top of best characters. To ignore what this fighter is capable of doing on his combos would be ridiculous, and although in this beta there are many fighters capable of facing him, he's not left behind. He has incredible damage, a lot of speed, key increased utilities and dodge attacks. His ultimate continues doing over 20,000 points of damage, and his speed attack is one of the most devastating, no matter how many new characters they continue to add on this beta. Number 2, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. This Gogeta is the most dangerous combination. Broken and easy to use. I say this because despite having everything that the vast majority of characters in this top have, like good damage, good speed, etc., it has techniques from which a perceptive player can easily take advantage of. An unblockable technique with a full screen range despite not having much tracking, his ultimate covers almost the entire screen once it's activated, he has utilities that a player who takes this game seriously cannot ignore. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is not only awesome in the movie, he's a machine in Tenkaichi 4 too. Before going on to number 1, here we have the honorable mentions. Jiren, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta,
Estoy atrás de ti.
Second Form Cell, Number 1, Ultra Instinct Goku. This character is without doubt a huge arsenal of devastating attacks. Of course, the animations of his attacks are very eye-catching. Yes, pretty fancy and whatever, but that's not what makes him strong in the game. It's his moveset of melee attacks. This translates that by alternating between their basic attacks and the Ki Blast button, we can get a lot of advantage, like the strong hammer that leaves the rival on their back, and of course by attacking on the back you do more damage. You have the shock wave and also the strong finisher that leaves the rival completely frozen. The rush attack is probably one of the most damaging ones in the game. To wrap up, his improvement skills such as the maximum ki charge and the after image that automatically saves you from a couple of heavy attacks, thing that can be crucial to win a match. This is why I consider him the best character in the entire game. Start sharing your personal tops in the comments, guys, that's pretty important for the channel. Remember that Tenkaichi 4 is free and you can download it from the official page with the link I leave in the description. That was all for today, guys, and I'll be watching you in the next video. Take care and see ya!